Why, hello there. I'm P2H. Back at it again. Another installment of the Classy FireCrest. Yes, here we are once again. Doing what we do. Experimentation. During the week of FireCrest. I'm excited to, taking on this challenge of reviving a build that I used to love. It is a challenge. It's not been easy. This has been quite unpleasant. I did a thing today. You might take note in the bottom left there. I made a little chat blocker to save the innocent. I'm gonna discuss a few things today. Some goals for the future. So we had the state of the game, right? March 29th, 2018. We had a pretty decent number of announcements. It's kind of nice. They announced that 1.8.1 is April 12th on a Thursday. Good enough. They're gonna be doing some new PvE legendaries with Yammer's apartment and Grand Central Station.
Readings indicate this area.
They're gonna introduce 2 new global events, because I'm sure you're bored of the 4 on rotation. So they're gonna be doing Blackout and Onslaught, which are gonna seem interesting. Blackout kind of reminds me of a gear set that they were trying to do that involved Blind. So that's interesting. They're increasing the drop rates for classifieds from 3% to 6%. Classified cash from special vendor for Phoenix credits. That's weird. Interesting. Good for them. Specific GE caches targeting classified gears. Specific ones that you want. Will be available during global events, so you stop rolling for those big boxes of garbage. Because they're getting rid of, but they're getting rid of this guy right here. This one was good for getting your exotic items, but this guy right here, really not helpful when you're trying to get a specific piece of gear from anybody. Any one particular gear set. So they're going to fix it so that you can target gear sets. That's interesting. And then they're going to be getting the Season Pass supply drops. Are going to also be dropping classifieds and giving you D-Tech. And no more vendor exotics and cash. What? I mean, I get it. If you can buy these guys, right? You're not going to want to. But you're gonna, I don't know. If these don't drop at all, then you're gonna be stuck with these guys. Isn't that kind of a problem?
Don't worry.
I don't know. Let's see. Good luck, guys. But, also for you Xbox players, there's the Xbox update for the Xbox One X. Whatever it is, the new one, whatever. Yeah, high tech guys buy the super one. Look real pretty. That's about it. They showed off some art and some other stuff during the update as well, during the state of the game. But the thing that they've mentioned it a few times now, which is why we have our little box now. The text there over the you can see it. I guess it's over here. Oh, I guess my mouse hides behind it now. That's interesting. Hey, hey. Anyways, the reason we have this guy right over here is that I want to make some clips. They've been asking for clips from streamers, right? They want. They're like, oh, we don't want to show stuff from live whoever or whatnot, and we want to blah 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 whatever. Okay, so I'm sure they get enough of the PvE content. They get enough of this, that, and the other. People holding hands, singing "Kumbaya." Like we gotta represent, right? You don't need the 4v server people flooding them with garbage PvP content from the DZ. We don't need PvE people helping each other out, getting out of No, we need to do what we do. But we gotta figure it out. And I don't know quite how to go about it yet. But that's why in the description of this stream and eventual video that auto updates to YouTube, you can find my Twitch. It's the same name as here. It's easy to find. There's no content there right now, but the thing is, tonight I'm gonna do a test stream, secret test stream. I don't know what the hell I'm doing over there. But I'm gonna make the best attempt I can. I mean, I'm just using the OBS studio, so who knows? It should be relatively the same thing as I do here. I imagine. I just change the code out or whatever, make it happen. I'll figure it out. But I want to do that tonight, so right now I just want to get this build out of the way. We ended the last stream with mostly this build done. So right, we're at the 448, but it's a little down from the Ferros. Right, it's unsaved at the moment. I can save it. I don't want to leave it unsaved. It's kind of free fall in there. But we got the 448. Big Al's hanging in here, doing a good job. We got the MG5. Now the idea here was to pump out fire bullets. You don't necessarily have to stick to this curriculum anymore because we're doing a 5-piece now. So we can change it up as we need to. If you like assault rifles, if you like SMGs, still, I suggest you stick to the longer range stuff. So maybe sniping could be your thing. Introduce the sniper rifle into the scenario. I highly recommend you run police up so you can maintain your ammo while you're maintaining a high burn resist. We're gonna need this burn resist because now that we have Ferro's mask, we're gonna introduce a new strategy. We have a new strategy now. It involves this guy right here, our friend, the air burst. Now, before running the 6-piece, the strategy was to utilize this guy first at long range. Now, we can still do that because we have a high skill power, right? So the idea here would be to initialize the fight with the air burst, send that guy out, ignite people. Second phase is the fire turret. You want that barrier between you and them because you no longer have the fire bullets. Third phase, by the time they get to you, and I'm not sure if that's going to be how it works. We have to cut out the first phase. They get to you, should be proccing your air burst on yourself. Now, I know this is going to be unpleasant for a lot of you. It's not the ideal strategy. But believe me, this is a strong play. When they turn the corner to get you, because you should be behind cover or underneath it, however it works, when they turn to get to you and your turret is lighting them up and they've cleansed it or whatever, then you hit them again with a new burn. You're doing a good job with it. and you cover an area. They have to get out of it to really cleanse out. Even if they dodge your turret, suddenly they're in an AoE effect, a constant burn. So the only people who really get away from that are either on a blue or on this adrenaline. So, in either of those senses, you were already screwed to begin with, to be honest. But in both of those cases, you should be cover to cover moving into your turret. Utilize your turret. Get your damage bonus. Then you and your turret will win your fight. That's generally the strategy. You need to stay around your turret. Your turret's doing the damage. And then you do damage to whoever's on fire. It's great. It works out. You're gonna like it. It's gonna be cool. We already demonstrated a lot of these concepts in the Dream Workshop, which there should be something on here somewhere. There's a card or whatever. I'll make a playlist, and you'll be able to get You'll start with the Dream Workshop, and then we'll go episode 1, 2, 3, probably, maybe even a 4th. But it'll be good, and we'll make the best of it. But time. Let's go fuck with people, right? That's the whole point of this. Let's hold on a second. Let's make sure. I think this guy right here is bad. Yeah, we'll give up on that. I might have to change my build slightly, but I think we're good the way we are. I think we can run this and be fine. And of course, 9 is lit up the 4th of July. I'm gonna keep an eye on where my little text blocker is, how it's doing. So I know it blocks text. I need to kind of see what menus it fucks up to. It's not in that menu. That's good. Hey, it's a good job. I'm glad it's off to the left.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage.
Kind of play testing it as we go.
Backup activated. System rebooted.
From a distance, because I kind of have it on a side monitor over there. It doesn't look half bad. I'm sure
a safe area.
The combination of photo editor and MS Paint that I used, if you looked real close at it, it probably looks like ass, but oh, that's the other thing I'm gonna have to work on. We're gonna have to, when we want the clips, we're gonna have to, like right now, got the cutoff point of the swearing and whatnot. So here we are at an extraction. Oh god. So ideally, this player is supposed to put their stuff on, past 30 seconds. They don't want anybody cutting their rope, but most of the time I see people put their stuff on way too early. Like this guy right here. And their teammate.
Tengo player acá.
Oh, I did it bad anyways. I should have had my T. I got drilled. I'm also a glass cannon. If I would have had my T, it would have been crowd controlled. That would have actually been pretty sick. Would have won that fight. That's my bad. That's the other rules. We have a few rules that you have to play by. When you want to use this build, you are essentially utilizing a glass cannon. And it's my bad too, because I was just using a 7.6.3 build, so it's going to take me a moment to get used to what I was before using and what I'm now using, so it's going to take me a little bit to transition.
No longer active.
The mindset. But be aware what you're using and how to use it. Be aware of your mechanics. Should probably warm up on some NPCs. Familiarize myself with my own damn build. Oh shit, let me get the chat. Where's it? Sorry, I'm balancing like 7 fucking windows on the side here. we go. Now I have skill power again, so that's kind of nice. Hey, skill power. Good to see you again. Good. Oh, burn him. Goodness. Let's see. How do I want it? Next one. There's also the global event going on, Assault, so like the closer you are to NPCs, the more damage you do. It's kind of nice. Make up for a lot of my lack of damage right now, but really, it's going to be the player versus player stuff that I'm going to have to pay attention to what I'm doing.
Area secure.
Let's see. Farting. I gotta watch this guy. He's got a lot of farm. 6. Read your tea leaves. Check your locations. Make sure you're watching for these extractions. A lot of times you're not going to get a lot of good drops. So, as we all know, the drop rates are still at 3%, as I've discussed with you before. 1.8.1 update, bringing it up from 3% to 6%. Which, I don't know. I don't know if they should even do that, but we'll see. We'll see if that's what they need to do or not. Again, what they tend to do is they overcompensate for something. So you see how they got those caches where you can focus on getting something? That's probably sufficient. They don't need to increase the drop rates at all because you can get the caches that you want during the global events, which apparently they're just going to cycle year-round every month or so. So you're going to get your gear. It's going to happen. You don't have to even worry about it at all. It's just, I don't know. It seems like, gonna overdo it again. Kind of like how they did with health and armor. They got rid of both of them at the same time and then realized at a later date that they only really needed to deal with one. Even then, I don't think they really need nerf armor that bad.
Area secure.
D. Alright. Nice. I don't really want to go much further than this extraction down here. It's Park 1. Anything further down, you're asking for trouble. You're going to end up cutting a rope and all these blues are going to rain down on your head and it's sad. Ah, Snakes Gaming. Oh, you have a report for me, don't you? We were discussing builds before. If I remember correctly. How did it go? It's, first let everybody know what you were working on, and then let us know what your findings were. And then I'll tell you what I've been doing after that. I suppose I'll narrate for you, Snakes. I may as well since I'm here. So if I do remember correctly, we're both working on Oh. Oh, you were supposed to have been working on it, though. Because I've been waiting on... Because, believe it or not, I'm still waiting on, I believe it's Syndictive and his connection to get the damn game. I believe it was Syndictive getting the game. Okay. No worries, my dude. It's okay. I could have swore you were working... What am I thinking of, then? Oh, God. Hold on a sec. Let me make a friend real quick. Hey, bud. How's it going? You farming over here, too?
Confirmed. Area has been secured.
Hey, there's, they just put out a... They put out a, state of the game, just today. So if you get a chance, look at that as well. It's like 30 minutes. Dude, we're both farming up here. Let's hang out.
Our agent
Yeah.
has joined your team.
Okay. I got you. Trying to keep track of who's getting what. I could have swore you already had it. My bad, my dude. Who was I talking to that was gonna make the, Poncho's doing the different FireCrest build. And then there's... Had somebody doing the Nomad, and they were changing the balance on it. I gotta look back at my footage. Ah, well. Handle it later. Right now, Snakes, right now I'm working on this FireCrest thing. Working on a build. Oh, jeez. I'm actually using a 5-piece right now. It's not the 6-piece. Trying to fix an issue that the 6-piece commonly has. It's the 6-piece blows up NPCs. Well, anybody you kill, they explode in a fiery ball of destruction. It actually blows up bigger than the airburst grenade. And it sets you aflame, which is really unproductive. So the idea is to backtrack on that and then utilize the self-immolation as a strategy with the airburst grenade. And whenever someone rolls up on you, you proc the airburst and you light yourself on fire and them. And what the Ferro's mask does is it lets you run and shoot while you're on fire. So you have an advantage. And now that everyone's running these 6-piece builds, not everyone's running a Ferro's mask anymore. That used to be an issue in the past. Almost everybody used to run a Ferro's mask on like these exotic builds. Especially on things that had like Ninja Bike and whatever. It's a strategy. It's a strategy. You can call it one. That's for sure, dude. It's and it ain't perfect either. If they use I'm running the blue buff right now, the Survivor Link. If they proc that, they're immune to status effects for like 10 seconds. So if they use that, I'm boned. And there's also a talent in the medical tree right now called Adrenaline. And that'll really screw me up too. Because that makes you immune to status effects for 7 seconds. So those are 2 ways they can counter it. But the idea is to fight them at long enough range where if they do proc something like that, I see it coming and I can run like a coward. So it should work out. I'm hoping. Got hopes and dreams. That's what it's all about. But we'll see. You know, you never know. Yeah, man, it's well, thankfully it seems like the devs are dedicated to having these global events on rotation for the upcoming patch 1.8.1 and beyond. They're going to be rotating all of the global events, including the 2 new ones that they're going to be introducing. So, it should be good. And better yet, once you have the game, they'll have a new system for you to acquire your gear sets. It'll be more efficient. It'll be more streamlined. The drop rate's gonna be change from 3% to 6%. I don't want to say anything about Div 2 until I see anything on it. They haven't. I don't trust any Division news further than I can throw a dev. My shoulder's still wonked, so I can't throw them very far. And even whatever I see at E3 this year, if it's scripted as fuck, I'm still not trusting it. We gotta take it, like, we gotta break it down into its core elements, whatever we see, because they like to showboat. They like to put on a nice show. But they do show content. They do. They did. And it's just that you gotta peel it back. Peel it back. Just don't buy the hype. Don't, it's easy. It's real easy. We all did it. We all fucking saw everything on this game, and we took it in, and we had to. We had to. But we know better now. So let's roll it back, Roll it back. Know better. Then again, I say the same shit for like Smash Brothers, but here I am. They make the fucking Smash announcement, and I'm getting hype again for that. Can't stop it. I can't help myself. I'm human. Oh boy. I appreciate it. Yeah, make the grind, dude. Best of luck. I'll be here. Take your time, dude. If you need anything, let me know. I'll be here. Shit, I see, look. Set myself on fire, we're still doing good.
Chopper is inbound.
Check that shit out, huh? Oh, he had a bunch of garbage. Goodness, I didn't pick it up. Give him hell, snakes. Give him hell. Steal this guy's stuff.
Underway.
Oh, the FARC?
Ready to bring it on board.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
Extraction's been
That's
compromised
right.
by rogue action. We've lost the package.
Guess there wasn't much here. Not for me, though. Where's he going? Oh, buddy. Shot at?
Let's get this over with.
There's Destro. Oh, buddy.
We've got a bird
Run it
inbound
off
on your
run it
position.
off. I go.
Warning. Agent on
My
your
friend,
team is
my
down.
friend ran off in the
Requires
wrong
assistance.
direction. But he's dead. Gotta lie, cheat, and steal. Gotta run this way. Away from the players. Only a 90-second timer. You don't have to fight. What's the point of fighting? Huh? How am I gonna win? Not a thing. That chopper ain't gonna be there for another 40 seconds. Gonna take my time. I'll walk it off. Is he coming? He's coming.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer.
Yeah. May not make it into stuff. It's okay. I got away with the stuff. It's really all that matters. Call another one in right when I get there. Oh no. No. Still gonna call it in on these guys. I'm gonna do a safe extract on these. I don't have anything nice. I could try and fight them. Oh, no, they seem pretty determined. My turret winning? What is this? What you guys do? Guys, we're struggling with it. I understand it's FireCrest. I get that. That one's gonna give him trouble too. So they're not gonna be able to jump. Fire. See, he's got adrenaline. That's probably a striker I had against. This is not helpful. goals, but just on this infinite loop.
Warning. You are now
Oh.
entering a contaminated
Oh, buddy.
area.
Why do I have a failure?
Now leaving the contaminated
This
area.
problem. Thankfully, they didn't come in after me. I think they thought to preempt me by looping around. I couldn't go through there anyways because of a stupid glitch. Oh no! Oh no! No! They're in the contaminated glitch too. Oh, they didn't know about it. Oh, hey Sky, how's it going, my dude? Ah, I just had 2 rogues that were going in on me. Hey Jin, I'm gonna extract in DZ9. I just out-juked these rogues here. I broke their ankles, Sky. I broke their ankles.
Agent, I am inbound on your
Then they
position.
died in the contamination event. They weren't they had their eyes on the wrong watching the ball. They weren't watching the way my hips and shoulders were facing, and I broke their ankles. Gave them the shimmy move. We're testing FireCrest still. We're still in FireCrest week, but we're back to a 448 build type balance. We're running this guy because we're sick of burning ourselves. At least unintentionally. Now we're gonna burn ourselves intentionally. We're gonna do it with purpose. We're gonna set ourselves on fire. And we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it so that we benefit from it. Here comes the rogue on the bottom left here. You can see his little outline. His teammate's dead. He's only here to cause trouble too. I don't think he's actually here to take my stuff. He's just here to be a ruffian, a
Warning. The
goofball.
nearby agent has gone rogue.
Yeah, see, he's using,
Rogue agent neutralized.
I'm gonna move a little bit. His teammate's coming. You see how that works? See how that works? I'm not even gonna bother extracting. We're gonna go ahead and sort out our expenditures and whatnot. I'm gonna move. So many new players. Oh no. Well, it's a brand new mechanic for them. They're expecting the fights, the rogues and stuff, but they're not expecting someone to come and take all of their stuff. That's new to them. Oh no. Oh jeez. I mean, that's not your fault though, Sky. That's not your fault. That's their friend's fault for power leveling them and then sending them into the dark zone with no training, no nothing. You know, you can't feel any can't feel any remorse for that. It's all right, dude. You see? Oh, there you go. Ruthless. Welcome to the team, my friend. I mean, if you do feel bad, just take a few things. Only the things you want, right? Like if you need electronics parts, you know, take the mods.
You are now entering
If you're truly in a moral dilemma, but
Just stand there.
you can't spare anybody because these are lessons. These are good lessons for these players to be learning, especially early on in their DZ careers. If they're gonna be in the dark zone, they have to know, they have to understand where they stand and how they feel about what happens in
Warning.
here.
Now we're exiting the safe area.
You have an obligation to cut their rope and take their shit. If they're not gonna defend it. You have to try.
Contamination event detected below street
I'm gonna
level.
try and extract an 8 away from this rogue, and then we can do the contamination events, Shin.
Contamination level rising below street level.
This is the... and... No! No! Fool me once! Shame on me. No, shame on you, right? No, I'm fucking it up just like the Prez. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Fool me 3 times. Let's just call it a day and just, I'm gonna log off. Like,
You got a bird inbound on your position.
Oh, buddy, that's rough. That's rough. He's alright, though. Yo, anyone who can keep farming after taking... You took all their stuff. Not once, but twice, and then they call it in again, and then you take it a 3rd time? That is a determined individual. That's bold. That's somebody who really wanted it. They're like, I'm gonna get it this time. Surely. The first 2 times that he stole all of my stuff were flukes. And the hellish nightmare of me losing all of my stuff is over with now. Surely he will not show up a 3rd time.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Good. I'm glad somebody's picking up on this. I'm glad. I'd probably be
Chopper is inbound.
more successful if I was using consistent builds and things too. Like, I'm sure someone who actually took the time to use a build they learned and, you know, oh buddy, here comes. Go for it. I believe in you. Deathstroke. Do it. Yes. 3, 2. Oh, he's not doing it. He's not doing it. You did it wrong, my dude. That's not how you do
30
it.
seconds
And now you're dead. You didn't learn right. Walkie double, walkie double, walkie double. Oh, buddy.
15 seconds.
I'm glad you're picking up what I'm putting down.
We've got the package.
Here's the kicker. I'm not cutting that rope right now. I could have then, but we're gonna cut Jin's rope later because right now we're about to do a contamination event. If it's not glitched, it could still be glitched, because it was stuck on the death sentence before. But we'll see if it unfucks itself real quick. Yes. You learn the farm. That's the thing. I feel like anybody who spends their time cutting ropes knows farming routes way better than any farmer. Oh shit!
Objective data has
Shit!
been updated.
Oh, get out of there, Jin! Get out of there! It's glitched! Get out! Abort! 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 I didn't do any of the cheese. Aren't the drop rates so good on ropes? Drop rates are so good. You can't even help it, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, there you go, genocide. There you go. Hold on a second, let me figure out where I need to go here. Go back into the... Hey, don't talk shit about the, Hey, no. Hey, now. I don't want to hear it. Sentry's Call, it may be weaker than it used to be, but I still think Sentry's Call is worth investing in. It should be one of your 6, my dude. It's still pretty cool. Not bad. Especially because of these two. Devil's Heel. Oh shit, it's glitched? Is that what you're Is that what you're telling me? Wait, that's the... Oh. I see. I see what you're saying. I am now picking up what you're putting down. Wow, that's fucked. Yeah. No, it's supposed to be what? We're on assault? That's like striker... Yeah, wow. Yeah. Interesting. What the fuck, dude? Maybe they shouldn't have only an hour time to fix their global events and not have all their global events all in one fucking week. Maybe that's something they shouldn't do. Maybe that's something they should skip out on. Maybe their fireworks isn't what they should be doing right now. I don't know. I'm no expert. Damn, dude. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what having all their global events back-to-back in 1 week is gonna do to the servers? Who knows? So, damn. I'm sorry, Genocide. That's a rough boat to be in right now. But I'm on a server right now where all of the we can't do any of the contamination events right now because they're all on death mode, insta death. Like they're not even stuck on like 6 or 7. They're stuck on fucking annihilation. They're stuck on genocide mode. Well, it's like, you gotta think about it. Like, what's the proper server maintenance between global events, right? I don't know if it's supposed to be only an hour. I don't know how I feel about that. But fireworks, guys. It's fireworks. It's a big fireworks party. I don't know. You know, as much shit as I give it, they're gonna be doing some pretty interesting stuff in the 1.8.1 update that's coming up. So, I don't know. This hope for the best. Got some interesting things coming up. You know, I don't. You can never tell with this group. You know, they put stuff in, they pull stuff out. You hope for the best. See, that was a mistake. They shouldn't have. That's a mistake. Shouldn't have held back on that maintenance. You already know. You already know how the servers get, even with the normal maintenance. Some of these servers, man. Well, look, one point. I've got the notes here. I wrote down a whole bunch of shit from what I watched. It's like a half-hour video. They dropped a bunch of news for like the first 10 minutes. No big deal. Help this guy. Stuff out. Go.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Warning. We've dismounted a mission and our mark is rogue.
Just cut it, my dude. Cut it. Ah, you're alright. We just missed it. That's okay. Better leave your pred alone. I think your pred's gonna be fine, man. At least until Div 2 comes out. Yeah, that's okay, my dude. We'll roll north a little bit. Actually, let's roll west. Let's get out of here. We need to get away from these guys. They got nothing. They're just hanging out for the PvP. Go west. Now, I don't think there's anything you gotta worry about for the pred mark. I think most of the balance stuff, they're stuck where they're at, right? No new build stuff, no new no. At this point in the game, like we'd be lucky to see, you know, anything like, even with these new global events. Oh, no worries. I'll be here. I'm here for like next 2 hours at least. So take care of your life stuff. Not doing nothing. Come hang out. At your leisure. I appreciate the like and the sub, my dude. We'll talk more Division when you get back. Because there's Division news, and if you need an update, I got you. I'm here for you. Oh, man. Oh, my shoulder. I swear, after that physical therapy, man, it's been acting up since yesterday. Oh my god. I got the heating pad on it right now. I bought these clays. I don't know if you're familiar with they're like clay bricks in bags, like soft clay. You can heat them up or you can cool them down depending on what you need. Because it's clay, it hangs on to the temperature.
Supply drops detected. Coordinates uploaded.
I mean, physically speaking, yes. My range of motion's getting better. My hand is more responsive. It's good like that. It's just that because we're moving on to phase 3, it's going to involve weights and getting my range of motion all the way there for the next month. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be actual working out, lifting weights. on a joint that hasn't seen that since the surgery. So, yeah, I warmed it up. I'm taking the heat off now because now it's just weight. This fucking sucks. Ugh. Good though. We're good here. Alright. Good to go. But what they're good for is, I use them for migraines and stuff, for the ice, when I'm usually icing my head. But now that I get the shoulder thing going on, we're, using it for heat as well. All around, solid product. I recommend it. Good clay. Damn, everybody's fucked something up at some point. Had to have. Just life. MCL can't be fun.
Moving out of proximity.
Cannot be fun.
Levels lowering to acceptable levels.
What are the chances that, Oh wait, no, let's get this guy right here. No. Man, all I did was screw up a joint. Like, I can't imagine, like, fully fucking up something that, is truly vital. Like, I made it, like, a whole year and a half without, you know... I didn't really need my joint. I did a year and a half with, like, the range of motion of, what are they called? The, robots, the ones where they have like they punch each other's heads off. I'm trying to remember the name of the game. God, I'm so bad at names. I keep thinking Sock 'em Bopper, but it's not. Those are freaking balloons. What were they? I swear, I'm having, like, seniority issues. And it is way too early for that. My mind, it escapes me. What are they called? Oh, it's gonna nag me all day now. Oh, this hurts. This hurts me. What are the robots? No, you can't be in the same boat. There's a red one, there's a blue one, they're in a ring. It's like thumb wrestling, but with the robots. Ah, come on. Oh, buddy.
Warning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
What are they called? Okay. Why is it so hard to remember, though?
Believe it contaminated area.
It's so far away. It's not even on the tip of my tongue. That's the thing, though. I know conceptually what it is. I know what it looks like. It's just, there's no way in hell I could tell you what the name of it is right now, and it hurts me. It pains me so. It's so far away. No!
Alert.
Cornelius!
Agent is down.
No! Here, I'm coming, dude. Hey, Jin, pop your green for him. You have to. I can't. It's so stupid. It's a stupid name, too. It's really obvious. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Thank you. I was gonna legit stop my game and risk crashing my computer just so I could Google this stupid thing. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. I think Sock'em Boppers because Rock'em Sock'em. It's the Sock'em part that fucks me up in my memory. It's completely screwed it up, and I can never get anywhere near the name because of the Sock'em part. I think Sock'em Boppers is a completely different product. They should sue. nothing on this rope. There's nothing here. I thank you for saving me from the aneurysm that was Rock'em Sock'em Robots, though. You probably saved my life. Whatever sort of blockage that you just alleviated.
Update. Supply drops have terminated.
Holy shit. I've never been more upset about something so stupid. God damn it. And on a side note, yeah, I pull out the clay. It's time to ice down. I got the other one. I can go ice that now. I can go ice that, and I'll use the other one and microwave it. Oh, God. It's no good. It's no good. Today is clearly going to be a struggle. You know what it is? I spent today... you can see on the stream, I guess, in the bottom left there, instead of the chat, you see that stupid text block trying to hide the innocent and the depraved at the same time. So you know, people on, you know, they don't necessarily want to be streamed, their text and whatnot, and they say lots of nasty, horrible things to each other in there. I would like... So, here's the thing. Past two, what were they? The, State of the Game addresses, right? They, those PR guys, they said they want more clips. They want more live content from streamers, right? They want to interact more and represent their live streamers in their, State of the Game stuff, right? So here I am. I'm thinking to myself, well, if I'm gonna submit some clips, because if they're gonna do this, we need to represent Sky, because they're gonna be inundated with Duelist Kingdoms 4v server bullshit. It's completely meaningless and pointless and denigrating to the Dark Zone. Oh, I need to clear my stash. Sorry, guys. Go ahead and call it in, though. I forgot I had to clean my stash. I'll be right back. So I would like to have a counter to that and all the PvE lovey-dovey, let's help each other content that they've been espousing lately. Like they talked about some streamer on YouTube who gave 35 other players a mask for a perfect run on some other
Now entering
you know, legendary mission or something like that. Like, applause. I get it. It's great that they helped everybody. But if we're gonna represent the Dark Zone, we're gonna have to do something a little different, right? Like we gotta show them the actual Dark Zone. I don't want those PvE, you know, muscle heads coming in here and misrepresenting what happens in here.
Yeah, you know what you're looking at.
So
Business is concluded.
that's why I made the text box this morning. It took me a lot longer than it should have because I was using a photo editor and MS Paint. That's about as good as it's gonna look with those two tools. But yeah. And the other thing that I did was I have a Twitch now. I have a Twitch, Sky. And I think there's a video producer maker thing in there with clips. So I may be able to stream on Twitch maybe every once in a while and gather clips.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity
And I'll
coverage
upload
only.
them to YouTube.
Backup activated. System rebooted.
I'll upload them to YouTube like I do
Caution.
normally here.
Entering Dark Zone.
It's just that I would stream there, and I would be able to edit a little bit, right? Because they have some sort of editing system. They have a clip system. I don't know how exactly that works. I'd have to try some shit. but I would like to. And if I can get that to work, then we could submit clips from this channel, from the dark zone of what we do here. And by all means, if you have PS4 capable, like if you're able to make clips, Sky, and you are doing something similar to what I do, represent us, goddammit. Send them some clips. if you have the means, if you are capable, send some stuff in.
Extraction complete.
We gotta show the devs, especially, because the thing is, I understand it's their PR guys. They want to show off the nice, let's hold our hands together and be a team. Cool, the community's nice. Yeah, I get that. You want new players to feel welcome and all that. But look at this place. Look at the dark zone. This is... I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. But your expectations when you come into the dark zone gotta be a little different. You gotta change your expectations, your mindset. You know? And we can help, Sky. We can be the arbiters. You know? We can properly represent the dark zone. We may have to approach it with a strategy. May have to lie a little bit. May have to misrepresent what we do slightly. Only slightly. I was thinking, Sky. Hey, Manta, help me out. Hit me with the subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I'm streaming over here, okay? I'm doing the best I can, my dude.
Hey, don't ask for it.
It's a tough life. I don't self-promote too much. I'm not really about trying to make money or anything. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to represent a part of the dark zone that doesn't get a lot of representation, Manta. That's what we're about. That's actually what we're discussing right now. I was just talking to Sky. What we need to do is we need to send clips to the devs because that's what they want.
Leaving the team.
Oh shit! What happened?
Get your ass over here.
Oh, I didn't do it. It's fine. But the devs, they're asking for clips right now from live streamers. So I was thinking of going over to Twitch and recording some stuff. But what I was gonna do was I was gonna do the series I was telling you about earlier, the Denizen's Guide to the Dark Zone. Hey, Bloom. So it's kind of this slow boil that ends up leading to kickflips, but it starts with the safe extract. A very tame PvE friendly thing. So maybe I can work it in. Maybe I can introduce this idea of a denizen's guide to these devs. I can make this submission and say, hey, this is my first submission. This is Denizen's Guide, Episode 1. Here's how to do a safe extract for all you new players. Here's how you get your gear out without getting your rope cut. You know, real nice. I'm gonna be late on this one. Let's wait it out. Plus, I'm in DZ1. This is no good. You want to be down here. There's a bunch of garbage on that. And then we move on to supply drops, right?
You are now entering a safe area.
Because that's another thing you need to be able to do. Here, let me teach you how to get a supply drop properly in the Dark Zone. You're a new player. You just got the game for 15 bucks off of Steam or whatever. It was on sale. You're playing on PS4, Xbox One, or on PC. Let me help you, dev team. Occasionally, you'll have to go rogue so you can get that supply drop, or you can add them. Either way, that's up to you. If you got a full group, you have to go rogue. Sometimes it's a thing you gotta do. Just massage it in. Massage it in. You're just massaging it. You ran a few. Well, there you go. There you go, my dude.
Proximity coverage over.
Yeah, the thing is,
Backup activated.
you know, these
System
people,
rebooted.
these builds aren't bad. It's just I'm
Warning,
experimenting
now
and
entering
trying
dark
things that don't necessarily work for me.
Warning.
So don't
You're now
judge
leaving
it
the safe
completely
area.
based on how I play it either. Oh, episode 3. Let me keep this train rolling. Now let me get my ideas out here real quick. Even then, the thing is, it needs to have the dark zone though. Look at this map. I imagine what they're gonna do is New York. This is Division 1, right? We're gonna use this guy right here to get to the other parts, right? Division 2. You're gonna go through the hub to other parts. You're gonna go to places like Detroit. You're gonna go to places through the hub. Like, I don't think they're gonna completely abandon this. This is the skeleton. This is the groundwork. I can't imagine them completely disregarding everything they've done here. This is the vanilla, and I'm glad the crowd control, because that's all it was. This build is essentially, when you do the 6-piece, it's a fire-spewing monstrosity, and you just hang back and let everybody else do the work while you maintain the battlefield. It's a lot like Tacticians used to be in that regard. But damn straight, Plume, I'm glad somebody was running it like that. I'm glad. Thing is, I'm new to this strategy.
Attention.
I didn't run it
Hazard
like this
levels
before. I ran the shield. I have to learn this on the fly. I'm gonna get the one in DZ1. I feel like a schmuck, but I'm gonna go get this DZ1 guy. All these blues are gonna rain on my head. I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Oh my god, I'm having like 3 conversations at the same time. Is this what it is? Where I am right now. Here we go.
Transmission
Let me finish my episodic series. I'm trying to push this on Netflix. Episode 3 is gonna be... Oh, what would it be? We have... Oh, it would be rope cuts. That'd be the obvious next step, because if you're used to going rogue, potentially at supply drops to defend them, to get them, then now you're okay with going rogue. So let's get the let's cut ropes. And then if you're okay with cutting ropes, then maybe you're okay with kickflips. Kickflips. Betrayal. Let me groom all these new players slowly. It's a slow boil. It's a 4-parter. It makes sense to do it in 4 parts, in increments, in quarters. Slow boil. Oh boy. I'm not gonna have too far to run before I'm in trouble here. I believe it. There's a few ways to deal with it, but there's not too many people dealing with it.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
I did a bad job. I'm bad at this. Why didn't it go? Where'd my seeker mine go? I did a bad job. This is why we're practicing. Where did I kill my seeker mine? Did anyone watch? I had to look back. I may have I thought I deployed it into the cover to cover move, but I may have just put it on the ground and then killed it by over tapping. That may have been, I may have killed myself there. I thought I was about to show you a self-immolation defense, But I think I killed myself. My bad.
This area is safe.
I'm trying. So here's the difference between what I was running for the Dream Workshop and what I'm running now. Is this guy right here? What I'm trying to show today is strategies that involve the airburst. Airburst and your grenades. You also have 6. I think it's 6. It might be 5. I think it's 6. 6 fire grenades, and you can set yourself on fire and still be able to fight when you run this Ferro's mask. So a nice strategy is to save your seeker mine and self-proc it when people run up on you. Now, that means they've gotten through your turret already, so they've used their potentially they've used a med kit already for this adrenaline, or they've burned through a blue to get to you. You've used a lot of crowd control on them. So the only thing I've given up thus far is the fire bullets, right? It's the only thing I really care about. I mean, there's exploding bodies, but that thing was causing me problems, which is why we've moved to the mask in the first place. So this is where we're at. And this is only the first iteration of this type of build. I'm using a 448 of this. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you a different version of this that may upset you. I know I pissed off Poncho when I was describing it to him at the time. He was not thrilled with me. But I think, in theory, it works. In theory. Again, it's essentially Dream Workshop that we're stretching out over the whole week. Okay, so it's not like we're getting better at a singular build. We're actually testing a whole bunch of builds throughout the whole week. So this is going to be a bit of a weird week for everyone involved.
Entering dark zone.
You're not wrong. I'll tell you that. Your turret, what, you're doing over 15k a second or something like that on your turret, right? Are you running the turret damage mods? I mean, I think that would make sense for that high of... I mean, I'm running them just at my 8k. I imagine it would make sense for you at, yeah. I imagine, yeah. That's gotta be nutty. Just watching people just melt. So here, catch. Meet you down there.
Warning. You disavowed in a vision and unmarked as rogue.
Seconds till it's
Oh, there's a guy behind me. Oh! I screwed it up. Now they're above me. Yeah, because you're a support. You're support at that point. You have no stamina, you have no firepower. But your abilities proc so quickly that you're able to put them out as they go down. What's your second ability? That's my only other question. Is it, do you run the airburst, or are you a healer? Are you like an off healer? Because you have enough electronics where it would make sense that your heals are strong as all hell. But that's, I mean, I guess it would just depend on your group's makeup. What's the other skill that you're giving crazy amounts of power to, other than the turret? Just watching for these guys to come down here because I screwed that up so bad. Okay. Oh, so sick. You run in a full squad that does... Okay. So you're just like the crowd controller. Rocket Man to crowd control. It'd be if somebody wants to use that as a video name, that go ahead. I thought that was clever. It's fine. Yeah, I can imagine that being an incredibly powerful team. Do you run with a pred? Is there like a pred build in your team makeup by any chance? I always thought that one of the nice things to have in a team that has a FireCrest would be a pred mark, because then there's always some level of crowd control on the enemy, because the medkits only cleanse like one thing at a time. They're either cleansing your burn or cleansing their bleed, you know what I mean? Like, what's the rest of your team makeup? Or does it vary depending on what you guys are doing? Who's around? 2 strikers, 1 pred. Okay. Like hybrids. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. You have a preference? So I would imagine the pred would help a lot, personally. But I know that there's a lot of people who just run the striker stuff.
Confirmed. Area has been secured.
I know I'm asking a lot of questions. I just got my FireCrest not too long ago. I used to love this build before the classified gear came out, and it just took me a very long time to get a hold of this build again. So, it just, well, the workable version of this build. So, I'm trying to learn about what's new, how it operates. I'm starting to understand Boy Poncho's sentiment that it's a fire mage. So I used to run it as a shield, a fire shield build. Oh, you think so? Yeah, but then I lose the... That's a... Well, maybe on this one. Maybe on this one. Because I could use it as a long range, right? Because we could establish it as a long range build. But I'm trying to make the point that this thing can self-proc and we can still be okay. I don't want to... Then again, I still haven't made any progress on showing that even works yet. So maybe we will move in that direction, the Reckless Chest. Defense, Pred, FireCrest, and... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, getting those buffs. You think defense? I would think final measure. I would think final measure over defense. But I mean, defense definitely gives you that wall, that barrier that you can dance around while the turret's out. Because they can protect your turret on top of things. Because I imagine once they catch on to your bullshit, they're going to be after your Seekers, they're going to be after your turrets. And the nice thing about having a good D3 is they can block for you. So, but the thing that I like about a final measure is they eat those EMP grenades occasionally for you too, because that's where you end up getting hung up too, is when those EMP builds start coming out because they don't want to deal with you. Sick of your bullshit. So they start EMPing your turret and whatnot. That's the only issue with those staticky setups. Is that a D3? I actually think I have a good chance of winning this fight. If I don't fuck it up. Self-immolate. Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Extraction complete.
They fuck it up a lot.
Warning.
Oh shit, there's someone behind me.
Has been disavowed. Now mark as rogue.
How did that happen? I was gonna cut the rope.
15 seconds.
It's my bad. What a jerk. Oh, Nomad proc. Oh, nice. The safe extract. The safest of extractions. A Nomad. Last 5 seconds. A solid extraction. I didn't even know he was there. I thought it was just the D3. Oh, shit. Oi. I killed it again. I keep killing my... Oh, this is a good reason why I keep dying. I keep killing my own Seeker Mine. I overtap. I deserve every death I get. Oh, this is a striker trying to shotgun me in the back. Hey. Maybe it's a... Oh, that's a D3 too. Sick. I know how to beat that. All I do is run. Hey. There you go. He had to put on his shield to fight the turret. You could hear it come out. The unfurling. Ah! Ew. I made a bad cut, but I had to make it just to live a little bit longer. Making all these bad cuts! Ugh. Couldn't make it. Not versus a group of 3, I think? There's a striker and a D3. I almost got out of there. I did not anticipate that guy being behind me. Stays crowded. No, it's... Even if it's crowded, honestly, I really shouldn't be attacking ropes with this build. I should be flipping people. This build's much better at ambushes.
Confirmed.
It's got
Rope
everything
status
you
no
need
longer
for an
active.
ambush for a lot of big damage burst. It's just, it doesn't have the sustain, which is what I want to solve tomorrow. Hint, hint. It's... but... Oh, hey. There they are, Duelist Kingdom in DZ2, camping a checkpoint once again. Are they dying? That was a death sig. Yeah, it's... They're losing, too. Oh, buddy. Duelist Kingdom. I still want to show this, this move, and I keep killing my... my goddamn Seeker. All I want to do... Tacticians. I haven't played it yet. I too am upset about what they've done to it. I've only run into one other person in the game who has run it. I ran into them yesterday. They seemed okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a shame what they did to it with the 6-piece. Maybe not run it a 6, right? Maybe not, like, 'cause this thing here, the FireCrest, like, I like being able to shoot fire bullets, but I also don't like exploding fiery bodies everywhere, because I end up lighting myself on fire, and it's very,
Now entering a
unhelpful.
safe area.
In most cases. So, you know, I just... Sometimes you gotta make a 5-piece instead of a 6-piece, you know what I mean? You just gotta rethink how you want to make the build. And I know that there, maybe few people dropping in here who may not know much of what's going on right now. I'm not very good at this game, but we do talk builds and stuff a lot of mechanics and theory. That's kind of what we do here. So if that starts boring you, I'm sorry. I can't help myself.
Transmissions jammed.
I
Proximity
really like
coverage
talking
only.
mechanics.
Backup activated. System rebooted.
Oh, they're gonna fix that? Is that the thing they're doing? That'd be nice. If they do that, that'll make the 6-piece FireCrest a lot more viable for me. It's just, well, the thing is, the thing I like about the 6-piece FireCrest, when they do explode, it's big, it's huge, it's crazy huge. It's it's bigger than when you widen the this airburst, right? This airburst, man, it does nothing compared to what happens when you blow somebody up with the damn 6-piece. It's crazy. I love how huge that burst is. I'm just gonna put everything down before I do this.
15
And then,
Warning.
oh wait a minute, he's got the immunize. He's immunized. Yeah, he's got, you know what? He's got this guy. He's got that one. This is why it makes me sad that I'm not. They don't treat FireCrest the way they do Predator's Mark. You can't burn people through their immunization. Much like Predmark works, the bleeds through immunization is not how that works. So you find yourself losing that exchange. Oh man, making myself real sad. I keep hoping like I have to, there's like 3 things that have to happen when I want the proximity thing to work. Like they have to not blue, and then they have to not have that K ability, that K talent working. And I'm proving to myself right now that none of that ever happens. I need to just give up on this strategy. I need to just commit to the long range. That's all this is. This is like a death montage of why you don't
Now entering a
do
contaminated
proxy
area.
fights with FireCrest, because it doesn't work because of the the K talent into the blue buffs. It's not worth it. Is what I'm telling you. If this death montage video isn't enough for you, I don't. You're more of a masochist than I am. You're not wrong, but we're not running. When you're talking about airburst, you're not running the airburst for that damage, right?
Now leaving the contaminated area.
What's up, Jarvis? Somebody's doing the work for us.
packet security
The
has been
problem,
compromised.
each build has its own roles. I mean, the thing is, this build's got incredible potential when it comes to management, right? When it comes to managing the battlefield, this guy is heads and shoulders above many builds. Ain't nothing wrong with this guy. It just happened to be, Oh shit, you're Jarfly, dude? What's up, dude? So you named yourself Jarfly because your name is Jarvis. I got you. It makes sense. Welcome to the channel, my dude. I haven't seen you in a hot fucking minute, man. Oh, dude. I'm trying out. I'm getting advice from James right now. James is like, good jukes. Thanks, Melon. I appreciate. Not really. I stole this dude. That dude, like, he stole that legit. He deserved that glove, but, you know, Dark Zone, it ain't yours until you take it. So, I got these nice new Final Measure gloves, apparently. No! Not your PC, why? Oh shit, I hit something. Goddamn Seekers, they go after everything. Calm down. Oh, Nuts is on here. Bogus. Here, let me resituate myself, because I showed up to a rope cut in progress and stole some shit. Oh, okay, so you went to Xbox. Makes sense. They're getting... Hey, are you excited about that update? 1.8.1 is gonna make Xbox One X look better. It should actually... You're about to see a graphics jump. So, congrats to you, Jarvis. Hope it wasn't a kid. Look, I didn't cut the rope, okay? I just benefited from it. Okay, and the Seekers went after, like, a mob. It's fine. Hey! Oh! Ah! Look at those! Ah! That's... Wow! Fuck, dude! What a fucking present to me! It's like they knew I was rolling through town! Look at those fuckers! Oh, it's amazing! Oh, it's just for me! LMG damage, crit damage, a crit chance. Oh, this is perfect! Oh, happy birthday! I didn't do shit for these. I just rolled up, popped blue, and bailed. Put on the fucking jets. The dude took a half a second to look at what dropped, and that's what he gets. That's why you gotta keep your bags empty when you're stealing shit, my dudes. Don't pick it up unless you want it, because I'm gonna roll through and steal that shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Hey, the rules are the rules. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So now there's two very mad groups right now. One, the group that had the rope cut. Two, the rogue who cut the rope, who saw the shit before I took it. He knows it was a classified. He knows. He just doesn't know what it was. He didn't get a chance to look at it. He just saw the name. He doesn't know what dropped. That's some good shit. If you are if you're Final Measure, that's what you're looking for. Oh man. Alright, well now what do I do? Change builds? Cause this shit ain't gonna work. I got Nomad. That is the safe extract. That's how you safe extract, is you run Nomad. Oh, jeez. I don't know. I gotta think about this. I think we're committed. We're committed to making this build work. Let's stay here, right? We're going to 6. Alright, we're about testing shit. We're about training, getting better progress. Ah, fuck. Alright. While we do this, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the, has everyone here seen the, getting uniform, Pred Strike? Look now. Hey, I don't wanna, no. I get it, I get the meta. I don't have to. I don't have to play the meta. I'm gonna play my game. Okay? I'm gonna run FireCrest. I'm gonna run Sentry's Call. I'm gonna run Nomad, but I'm gonna run Nomad my way. It's strictly because I had a love affair with Nomad for a very long time. What else am I gonna run? Well, there was a few others that are gonna be important. Once it comes back, Lone Star. I want Lone Star. I'm getting the shield build back. I don't give a fuck. I know that I failed last time. I know I failed. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to try again. Boom Tube will come back. I will revive Boom Tube. Thoughts on Division 2? I have none. No one should have any thoughts on Division 2 right now other than there will be one. That's about it. The devs, we can't I don't want to expect anything. I don't want to, like, the devs, I can't trust them farther than I can throw them, and I got a bad shoulder. Yeah, like, wait till E3. That's all I can really say. That's really the only thing that's worth saying about it. Because if you try and anticipate anything, you're just going to disappoint yourself. And even with the E3 announcement, we're going to have to take only the most solidified things. Don't take anything they say for anything. Because it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. They lied so many times to your face. No recovery link. This is practice. We're practicing. Don't let recovery link save your ass. Don't let recovery link falsify your data. And plus you want blue to cut the rope. You can't cut the rope on fire. You can only run and shoot while you're on fire. You can't cut the rope or throw an elbow. Two things you can't do while you're on fire still. Ferro's mask can only do so much for you.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Science. It's all science. The hope is to not be. The hope is to be better with this build at some point where I'm not face down. We're working on it. It's a process, okay? I've given you a bad example pretty much for the whole time you've been here on how this build's supposed to work. Like, I've been a really bad arbiter. It's not. This has been a really rough stream for me. Like, this balance is really good, but this balance is more, it's balanced toward a ranged build, right? This would be much better if I was running the 6-piece and just dishing out tons of fire bullets and letting the turret do work and letting the Seeker mull about and issue destruction behind covers and stuff. The thing I'm trying to do with it is completely different. I'm trying to deploy a Seeker on myself, do a cover to cover, and have it blow me up.
We've got the package.
It's a tiny bit different of a strategy than what you're used to seeing. But what I'm experiencing is what I anticipated. I did anticipate this as a troublemaker, right? What I plan on doing, and I'm going to slow myself down because I get too hyped. What I plan on doing tomorrow is I'm going to rectify this. I'm going to use this same strategy, but it will work. And it'll work because I'm going to do a rebalance for melee. I'm going to utilize some things a little out of the ordinary. Things like the Tommy gun. You might not have seen that guy in a hot minute. Yes, that was a fire pun. You'll have to excuse it. Or don't. I enjoyed it. There's going to be a lot of mobility and crowd control stuff going on, and it's going to be a more stamina firepower based build than it's going to be a electronics. We're gonna get away from electronics because the only way you can face tank is if you have stamina, you have firepower. And this is not what this build does. This is a support build. What are you doing trying to fight anybody with a support build? That's a mistake. But the way you fight anybody with a support build, especially a FireCrest, is you treat the turret as who you're supporting. Okay? So it's an indirect fire build. So you support your turret, but you only start fighting once the turret has set someone aflame. As soon as they're not on fire, you disengage. You start the Seeker up. The Seeker sets them on fire. You engage. Stay within the radius of your turret. Your turret is your best buddy. I named mine Peter. I don't know if you guys name your turrets, but I named mine Peter. It's Peter the turret. But you know, it depends on how you want to play. I'm trying to show you, especially with fire and design. So what I'm doing with this FireCrest week is I'm showing you different balances, and 2 different play styles with these different balances. That's what I'm trying to show you, so that you can find something that works for you. Because that is the beauty of FireCrest, is that because of the depth of all of the things that it does, you can focus on the burn bullets, or you can focus on the turret, or you can focus strictly on the damage that you do here in the 4th, which we will be doing tomorrow. That's the thing, is that it's so... The depth from 4 to 6 in the set bonuses makes it so that you can do quite a lot of a variety in the balances and strategies with this build. Be they up front or in the back. Be you a support or be you a skirmisher, really. But but that's the thing, is all of them depend on tactics. They depend on the prep work you put in to survive, because you don't have any of the advantages that those other builds have. You don't have any of the sustain that a striker has. You don't have the penetration that a predator has. Like, you're at such a detriment in so many ways compared to these other builds. But the one thing you can do is you spread fire every goddamn where. Everything gets fire. You're on fire. The truck's on fire. That thing's on fire. Your bullets are on fire. Everything is fire. The whole world is your oyster, and you're lighting it on fire. That is the essence of this build. And it's wonderful. It's something that you can appreciate. And that really more people should. More people should appreciate. It sounds like whoever you played with before, they appreciated it for what it was. It's just a fire starter. Just igniting the whole world. Doing it for their teammates. So, you know, I can appreciate that. I just wanna make sure we acknowledge all the different ways that you can run it. Not just that way. That way, the support way. We got more than that. FireCrest can be that and more. That's my hope here. Which I have done a terrible job, because I've just been getting my ass handed to me for the most part. I have not actually illustrated the cover-to-cover with the Seeker following you move once, except on the NPCs just then. It was barely
Supply drop
anything.
detected. Uploading coordinates.
It's really beautiful once you do it. It's a sight to behold. It's just, I haven't done it yet. Another thing I do on my channel is I ramble when I get excited. I may go on a rant or two occasionally. This is my apologies ahead of time. But you already knew what you're getting to when you got here. Pretty sure. I mean, you saw the MS Paint thumbnails and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We're all in it together now. Alright. Calming down. Refocusing. Gonna actually play now. Gonna actually show you what we can do. Here's the fire. How are you not on fire? What is that? Oh, it jumped to the right. Okay. That makes sense. What are you doing? You gonna set him on fire? Targeting him, aren't you? There you go. Yeah, you did it. I'm proud of you. I just suppressed him so you can't get him. No! I'm sorry, Peter. There's a patrol. Oh, don't punch me. I'm nice. Oh, I'm nice. Help. Oh, God. Popping blue. Escape certain doom. I most certainly will not escape it. Getting surrounded. It's my desire. High voltage. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, he hacked it! He hacked my turret!
Another agent is currently claiming proximate
Starting to
supply
feel
drop.
stupid, y'all.
Alert. Nearby drop site has been cleared by another agent.
I'm having a hard time. Yeah, I know the MDR does more damage. I'm aware. I discussed that in the Dream Workshop. I know. I'm aware of that. The thing, here's one of the problems I had with the MDR, right? One, MDR, even when you increase the range on it with a vert grip, you just barely get above, like, 35 meters. Two, here comes the sass from the stream. Here it comes. Thanks, Plume. I'm glad now we know the turret works, because it fried me up pretty good, didn't it? God damn it. Oh no. Oh, god damn it. How's it going, Pedro? Okay. 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 We're fine. Fine. While everybody's here, if you saw in the description, there's a link to a Twitch that has no videos on it, no anything. The developers want clips, and I want to provide them clips of what actually happens in the Dark Zone, not the 4v4 or 4v server bullshit that a lot of people are going to be sending them. We don't want that. We also don't want the Kumbaya bullshit where everyone's helping each other. We don't want that either. We want the lying, the cheating, the stealing. So the idea is I'm going to go over to Twitch secretly and record clips and things, and then I'll post them over to YouTube, and then I can submit them
Attention. Leaving dark zone.
to their PR team or whatever, and then maybe they'll use them. But I have a feeling, you know what? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it, because they do that too. They hack them before they hit the target if you do it from a distance enough. It's a thing they do. But I don't think in the Dark Zone they do that. I think only in the PvE. I'm pretty sure they hack Seekers. I've had my Seeker hacked before, I think. I know they hack turrets for sure. I could have swore they hacked Seekers. Am I not wrong about that? I could be wrong, but you're also probably sassing me too. I don't appreciate it.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage over. Backup activated.
God,
System rebooted.
I'm getting the business from every which way in the Dark Zone. I'm doing a terrible fucking job with this build. Oh, so okay, PvE. So it does, okay. It's been a while since I've done PvE, but I'm dying to every fucking thing in here. Oh, they throw it in the tall grass, my dude? It's usually where it ends up. Little Ray Bob at you. Oh, my dude. I'm feeling the pain right now. It's all a blur right now. I gotta have some success at some point, right? I'm gonna do it right. So let's do it right. Let's discuss the process before I go in 40 seconds on this rope. Here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna hit them at long range. We're gonna hit them and aggro them. We're gonna use the turret. The turret is gonna burn them, okay? That's gonna tell me who I'm gonna shoot at, because as soon as they're on fire, that's who I do damage to the most. That's who we're gonna hit. Alright, we save the airburst for when they come to us. When they come to us, we proc the airburst on ourselves, we do the cover to cover. They are ignited once again, and then once we complete our cover to cover, we turn, we shoot. The fire turret also engages them, because you know what we did? We did cover to cover into our turret. That's a solid play.
Extraction of cargo now.
This is how it goes. If there is anyone here. See, we did it. Alright, here we go. Into lunges. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been
Alright.
disavowed.
Here
You are
goes
now
the cover to
marked
cover.
as rogue.
Self-proc. Into the blue buff.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Bust your damn. Oh, you bastard. Oh, I didn't even use the damn turret. Oh, it's a striker.
15 seconds.
Oh, buddy, they got me for sure. I mean, it was a tough matchup, but I still think I did decently. At least better than what I used to. The past 20 times I've just given them my butt to be spanked. That was actually better. That was actually better. I definitely could have done... You know what I didn't do? I didn't do the cover to cover after the cover to cover. You have to maintain those cover to covers. Because that's how you bring your damage back in. Because you have... When you do a low firearms build, you have to bring your damage back in somewhere. So the idea here is we're bringing back our damage through the cover to cover system. Which is not bad. I mean, it kind of sucks that we're not, you know, we're not having enough stamina to justify what I'm doing here, but Pedro, I don't... It's a process. It's a learning process, Pedro.
Rogue status no longer
God damn
active.
it.
You are now entering a safe area.
We've already established the build is better than I am. It's not it's not the build's fault. Pretty sure anyone at this point would have probably gotten any amount of success with this.
Warning. Our exiting the safe area.
Also, when I decided to continue shooting the D3, that was probably also stupid. You know, just being dedicated to, like, yes, have your buffs. Here's some free buffs for everybody. Probably not my strongest move, but, you know, it was a move. Am I going back in without a T? You're damn right I am. We're about learning here. We're about getting better. And you can't learn without breaking a few eggs and losing a few lives. Again, one of our rules. Death does not mean losing in the dark zone. Killing does not mean winning. Sure helps you, you know, point you in the right direction, though. Let's put the turret a little higher this time. But he's not gonna do it, huh? Bet they pulsed me. All FireCrest team. I've been told those are very strong. Hey, it's up to you. You can hang out, you can not hang out. We can talk about whatever while you're here. You already know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get better with a thing that is clearly not working. And I'm on the verge of giving up on it, and I'm gonna move. I'm gonna make the moves to change the build shortly. As I was gonna wait for tomorrow, but I think yeah, I think this struggle is over. Does everyone agree in chat that I mean, the theory is there, but we don't have the stamina and we don't have the sustain, and this is stupid? I mean, I'm bad, but I'm not that bad. Like, I could probably, if this build was a little different, if we had a different approach. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek at what's gonna happen tomorrow, real quick. And yeah, additionally, this is a 448 solo at the moment. I should be on a team. I am kind of that asshole playing a support build solo. So let's just join someone randomly. See how this goes. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Look, I solved our problem. Now I'm a teammate. Okay, now it's gonna work. I don't need your bullshit. No, Plume, you were right. You weren't wrong. I was about to fucking bury this shit in the dirt, too. I like how you retracted it, though. Dude, you're not wrong. Oh, fuck me. This has been a disaster, though. So clearly, the thing is, I had hopes. I had hopes that I could run this solo, right, with the Ferros. I had hopes that I could do the, essentially what I'm calling the, within 10 meters, the responsive fights, right? I had hopes that with the combination of Airburst and Ferro's Mask, I could actually deal with the that responsive fight that you have with Striker, Nomad, Predator, right? Ain't fucking happening. It's not working. And it's for all the above reasons that we've discussed before. Blue buff, especially that fucking one. The number one death to all FireCrest builds. It's all it takes is one goddamn talent. Oh, it's so saddening. This is why a proximity fight doesn't work. This is why you can't go within 10 meters with a FireCrest. This is why in the build, in the 6-piece, they push you toward a ranged fight. Everyone's been complaining about these bodies exploding and setting them on fire. You know why? They want you to stay away. They want you away from the fight. You shouldn't be involved. You have a turret. You probably have the Seeker Mine. You have bullets that set people on fire. It's a 2% chance. You know what you should be using? Something with a lot of RPMs and a lot of ammo. This one, yeah, you could do more damage. If I wanted to widen the radius and focus on it, this guy would be cool for sure. You're probably right, actually. Yeah, I have this set up for the other setup. This was actually the previous one. You're not wrong. Yeah. This is probably half the problem. I think you're onto something. I think you may have. Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, I was in the menu. I think you solved. Yeah. Yes, I know. I think.
You're lost if you don't check this out.
This guy. Yeah. This guy. Thing is, I don't even think I care about reloading at this point. We're not doing fire bullets. That's the thing is, so I would do this guy, just damage up. The bullets don't matter. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I'm starting to feel stupid. So, yeah, I switched. So the last build I was running was a firepower variant, and which was why I had the cover-to-cover boost on.
Transmissions
Which is essentially like a nimble switch, right?
System rebooted.
It's how you used to run all the
Warning,
nimbles.
entering knock zone.
So the idea here now, appropriately, is yes, I can set myself on fire. Yes, we're supposed to do that. But now the turret and everything should operate as they're supposed to. It's we just had the unfortunate experience of just not being set up properly because I'm a dummy. We got this. Oh, we're not actually not. We're not involved. Didn't make it in time. That's okay. That's fine. I'm just gonna feel stupid for like the next hour or so. Everybody thank James for fixing this build. I was being dumb. Yeah, so this is how you should have your but the way I had it set up before, that's how I'm gonna have it set for tomorrow, which is what I'm excited about, which is probably why I had it set up that way. Because I am gonna make another attempt at having a proximity fight build, but it's gonna be a firepower stamina focused build, and it's gonna be based on the air burst.
Attention.
We're actually gonna ignore the fire turret for the most part. And it's gonna be interesting, because I don't know how that works exactly, because I've never done it before, for one. Never done it with FireCrest. But I feel like it's plausible and possible, and should be attempted. Ah, DZ9. DZ9! DZ9! Up in DZ9, my dude.
Alright.
Performance mods are turrets, which would make sense if I was running the wildfire to buff my turret and to spread the fire. It would only make sense.
Proximity coverage only.
If that was the way I was playing
Backup
and being
activated.
smart about it.
System rebooted.
Yeah, they're damage mods. Yep. Yeah, you should definitely be questioning pretty much everything I've done up until this point, because I've lost my mind. Ay. Oh, man. I am excited, though. I am truly excited about playing this tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this probably to a 763 build. And it's going to spit in the face of the developer who made this build. I'm going to take it and flip it completely on its head. It's going to be completely unrecognizable from what anyone would expect when they face a FireCrest. Alright, we still get the cover-to-cover bonus. That's really the only thing we were... Oh, there we go. Where is he? Is he coming? This is unhelpful to me. For him to be not over here. From...
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Yeah, I know they see me. That's fine, though. They're gonna take a lot of damage. Gonna take a lot of damage. It's fine.
15 seconds.
It's fine. Hey, go ahead and cut it, my dude. Or I'll cut it. I'll cut it then if you don't want to. So I actually did what I was supposed to. I waited until they were on fire. That was a good first step in the right direction. That was part of the plan. Next thing was to deploy the Seeker after the engagement started, which was also part of the plan, which also worked. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's something has to work eventually. It was just coincidental that they were standing next to each other, eating the turret together. They really shouldn't have taken that much damage that quickly together.
Chopper is inbound.
Had they been split up, they probably could have beat me still. Because American wasn't even anywhere near me. I get up here.
You got a bird inbound on your position.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get in position where I can fight them up here. If they do come back. And I'm glad we had our first success. That's kind of nice.
Turn on the light. Force them out. Go on, sit. Pick up people.
But again, it's the prep work and process. I actually did the thing that I was telling you what I wanted to do. You know, the plan actually happened. I didn't, you know, bumble it. That's like, this the whole thing about these FireCrest builds is that if you
Commencing package extraction.
put in the prep work and stick to the plan, you should be able to take on just about anybody. It's just a matter of strategy, which is why I love the build so very much. Big fan of this build.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
I will
30
take these
seconds till
purples.
extraction
I
complete.
have no dignity, no respect. And as a rule, you take everything when you cut a rope.
15 seconds.
Well, they weren't interested. They took the L and they walked away. Alright. I'm fine with that.
Extraction successful.
And if you get French fried like that by one dude, I imagine that's it's a tough loss to take. One success. I think I killed a weekly group. I think that's what that was. They just called it quits. They're like, yep. See, when it comes to the NPCs, I'm on a class cannon build, so I feel it a lot more than some of these other builds. Like, if you're on a striker or something, you should be alright. Striker, Predmark, you guys got stamina for days, you're fine. The whole problem that I have is I'm at a 4K and I'm also on skill power mods too. Like, all these mods, they're not giving me any HP. The only HP I'm getting is off of the armor rolls. There's nothing to it. Having the teammates nice, reassuring. I think that helped. I don't feel as panicked when things start going awry. Those are those gloves I got. I don't know how I stole those. Oh, man. Ah, purples. Div tech. Oh, for any of you who have the, what are they calling them? They're, the drops. Those, you got the season pass. That's right. You got the season pass. And, you get those weekly drops or whatever they're calling them in your light zones. Apparently, those things are gonna start dropping classifieds occasionally. There's like a drop rate for classifieds on them now, and they're also gonna give you div tech.
Supply drops incoming. Uploading coordinates.
So, hey James, thank you for coming in and setting me straight on this damn thing. Best of luck. Enjoy your time at work. Don't let them kill you. Let's hang out some other time. We'll talk builds. I got one more FireCrest day, and you can watch that one crash and burn too. And then we'll talk more div as E3 approaches. That Division 2. Take it easy. Let me see.
If you don't want to buy, someone else will.
Somebody else will. You're not wrong. That's a bad one. Get rid of it. It's gross. Alright. Where we at? Arriving. I don't want to. You don't want to touch those. All right, so we got someone up in DZ9 still. Yeah, how about we start in DZ7 and grab these two? We'll grab the one in DZ7, DZ6.
Alright, sounds good.
I'm gonna finish up this hour. This will be the last hour on YouTube.
Transmissions jammed.
I'm gonna do a secret stream tonight. It's a test stream.
System rebooted.
gonna do it on Twitch. For anybody who's wondering, I do have a Twitch. It's a secret. It's the same name as this one, actually, the same as YouTube. So if you can find it on there, after this stream is done, in about 40 minutes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on my Twitch. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna turn on my Twitch. I'm gonna get that code that they got on there. I'm gonna put it into OBS, and I'm gonna test stream. I'm gonna test it out, because if I can figure out how to make clips on there, and we can start submitting clips to those dev people for their whatever, what have you. The that thing, oh, it's the thing. Oh, it's coming back to me. I just watched it today. Oh, it hurts me.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Oh god, he's dead. It's the state of the game, right? Oh, I'm gonna die too. Oh god, we're all dead. So state of the game, right? Oh, I died. Don't worry about it. You're back up. Hey, you're back up. You revived yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. But the state of the game. So they want state of the game stuff. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go right on over to Twitch after this, and I'm gonna try and figure out how the fuck that works. So if you guys want to watch the guy who just struggled to get a FireCrest build to work, struggled to get more of that to work, except now on Twitch, God help us all. Let's fucking try it, huh? I'm gonna get some goddamn clips, and maybe you will too. Cause you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make friends. I'm gonna lie, cheat, and steal. I'm gonna do some goddamn kickflips. That's what. Is it the failure that keeps coming back, or the kickflips? I didn't. I was talking about like 2 or 3 different things right there. Self-inflicted misery. No. It's called science. It's progress. It's not all misery. There's improvement going on here. It's all for a cause. That's what I keep telling myself. Oh no. Oh. It's supposed to be getting better. Oh no. Things will change. Things will be different one day. I'll find a build that I'm good with. You'll see. I'll show you all.
30 seconds.
I'll show you.
Area secure.
One of these days, my mechanics, they'll all line up. Damn it. You're not wrong. That's the thing, is like, people don't understand. Failure is a huge part of learning. You gotta fail so hard. I do a lot of that. And the nice thing about the Dark Zone is that failure is not necessarily a loss. It's all good.
Supply drops have expired.
There's essentially 5 things that make up the Dark Zone. They're not oh god, it's still wait. Okay, so it's glitched, but it's not broken. Okay. Good. So to, though. It's a process of being in the dark zone. Look at how many people have taken L's, my dude. Like, you're surrounded by death and destruction. Like, there's nothing but. Like, I'm not gonna cry over a death. I'm surrounded by it. I'm not gonna be overly proud of a kill either, because everybody's getting killed. Hell, the fucking if I'm not the one killing you, the fucking contamination zone could kill you. It couldn't even be an NPC. You just die. It's just from the zone being contaminated. Like, it just, there's just bad things that happen in here. So you gotta be able to take a death. You can't get too excited about kills. Like, it's just, gotta roll with it, my dude. It's all good. It's just the dark zone. It's just the dark zone. Shit's gonna suck. It ain't gonna get any better either. It's just gonna be the way it is. That's the only thing, you know what? If we're gonna talk Division 2, that's the one thing that I have concerns with. I don't want them fucking with the dark zone. They've already fucked with it a lot. What kind of clips are they looking for? I don't know. They just said clips. And that's what I said. I said, oh, clips. Well, okay, so they do have kind of like criteria-ish, right? Because they're talking about they were having a hard time showing clips on their stream or whatever, on their state of the game, because it's live television, right? So they want to be sent clips that are friendly. Right? So no cussing, no absurdities or whatever. So, and I imagine just like stuff to protect people's identities, I guess, in the chat perhaps. I don't know. I don't know what they're looking for, right? They didn't say. They didn't really tell me what they're looking for. I'm just making kind of like guesses at what they would like based on what they were saying. It just seemed like they were worried about putting live content on their stream. So I've been working on things on my end to make it a little bit easier to show something if it was clipped. So, for instance, I got that little chat blocker now. That's brand new today. So, in case somebody live in the game wants to type something out that is not nice, especially if I cut their rope and they have something to say about it, they you know, or they whisper me, you know, the sweet little nothings that they often do after I kick them out and take their stuff. You know, this way I prevent any sort of nefariousness from slipping in and ruining a clip. The only other thing I can think of really would be like audio. I'm not playing any music, right? So I don't think they would be, you know, using copyrighted music that would get them into trouble. Yeah, the only audio that would get them into trouble would be someone cussing me out, right? Which, in that case, I guess I would just use some, like... I do, too. I mean, they type them out. And I could read them to you. And then what I would do is I would just play music over... I'd replace the audio. That's all. I'd use, like, Division music or something. Some free music. I just, I don't know. There's gotta be a way. It's just that I already know when they said, oh, we want to show off, you know, streamers' content and stuff. I already know what they're gonna be sent though. They're just gonna be sent like Duelist Kingdom clips. You know, a bunch of fucking idiots camping checkpoints and 4Ving the server, doing fuck all. Like, I just know. I already know what way they're gonna head with that. Just a bunch of like dudes, you know, measuring their dick hats on the internet. So we just gotta, you know, we gotta send them quality content. That's all. That's the hope.
Area has been
That's
secured.
my dream right now. I feel like this is the opportune time in this moment to send them something, right? I could do it, or because my understanding is that if I play it on Twitch, if I stream on Twitch, not only can I clip stuff, but anyone watching can clip stuff. So if you see something you like and you want to clip it and send it to them, like you make some sort of thing that you enjoy, because I'll probably make some sort of clip montage that I'll enjoy. But if you get an idea for something, you could put it together too. You can send them a thing. I'm not opposed to that. My channel's not monetized. I'm not doing any of this for money or anything. I'm not editing these videos. Robot voice. We absolutely could. That is a thing we could try. I was thinking the woot woot thing could definitely handle the, if I could find an iconic character saying woot woot like Syndictive does. It's, well, it's not really a matter of the content. I mean, there's plenty of content. Like, every time I stream, there always seems to be, like, a narrative, right? Like, today has been just the utter collapse and failure on my part as a player to, like, bring out this build. I've been just learning how to play a FireCrest all over again. Because this is not how I play FireCrest, right? I play a shield FireCrest, so I had to relearn how to play today. And it was blatantly obvious. I had someone show up in the stream and tell me how to play it. Which I'm thankful for. But that's like the narrative of this stream, and that's how I would cut it up. That's how I would make the clips. I would illustrate the progress, the process that took place. That's the thing I would choose to do. But that's not necessarily the thing that always happens. You know, a lot of times I'll be on a build I actually know how to use, and we'll go around cutting ropes, and we'll make a friend who stays with us the whole stream because they get stuck in their feelings. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is like there's a lot of... But admittedly, there's a lot of like cussing, death, and violence already in this game, so like how much do I have to be concerned about, like... But admittedly, there's words and things that people throw around in the game, in the voice chat, and in the text chat that they really... They don't use them. They don't use them in the game. It's a little much. So, it's not unheard of to be worried about what people are going to be saying live. So, I don't fault them for that. And I worry about the same shit, so... What I think it comes down to is, just controlling as much as I have to. Like the chat thing, I can control that. I just put the blocker on. And that gives me like a little watermark too, in case people want to do clips and not thank me properly. At least there's some way to recognize that it's my content, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Warning.
Just stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not too worried about other people using my content in general, just because I'm not, monetizing shit. It's whatever to me. I don't think really anyone would be interested in, making a death montage of me. So that's a plus. So it's whatever to me. Here, come with me, American. There's a rope. I really want them to see the rope cuts and the betrayal, the kick flips. The kick flips are key, because betrayal is a very, very, very unique thing about the Dark Zone. Extraordinarily so. You don't really have that in any other game but this. This is it, right? This is like the only game that really has it.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Warning. Your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
Holy shit! That dude leveled me. He T-popped me, dude. What are you... American just...
Warning.
Oh,
Agent
no.
on your team is down. Requires assistance.
You didn't even T-pop me, my dude. What the fuck? I just...
I thought that was you. I didn't think that was him.
No.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Where did you respawn?
I'm taking the checkpoint. I'm gonna go ahead and take the checkpoint. Damn. Well, my ball thing didn't work again.
Okay.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
So,
Readings indicate
clearly
this area is
we're
safe.
not... This is not working. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Next 20 minutes. Alright, I'm calling it quits, American. I'll see you later.
Alright, see ya.
I'm gonna change the build. Because clearly, unless you're running... We've established that unless you're running the 6-piece of this and staying at range and utilizing this as a support build, you're gonna struggle. You are going to struggle with this. As I certainly am. I mean, I've definitely goofed how many times now? It's not been good. I've definitely had success in some departments, but no. We've tested this as a possible proximity fighter, not a chance. You need stamina and whatnot. So here's what I'm gonna do. Before I jump onto Twitch, because that's what we're doing. We're gonna be jumping onto Twitch. I want someone from over here, someone, because you have to defend me, because there's gonna be Twitch people there. There's gonna be Twitch people. I've seen them. I've seen Twitch people. I don't like Twitch people.
Don't waste
I
my
need
time.
someone from YouTube over there. Anyone. So if any one of you could please be over there, I would appreciate it. Just, it's the same name as the YouTube name. Just one person that I recognize who's actually been here before on the Twitch thing. That would be swell. I'm gonna get inundated with nothing but fucking Division trolls, and it's gonna be a nightmare. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But if I need to, I may have to turn whoever shows up into a moderator just so we can fend off whatever the fuck shows up in there. Because I've seen it. I've watched, I've seen them. There's reasons I haven't gone over there yet. The only reason we're going over there is to get clips, okay? We have a mission. We have a job. We're going to go get fucking clips. Because I can't afford a real video editor. I can't do it right now. So, right now, if you don't have it, Twitch, you can download the desktop app if you're at your desktop or whatever. You can sort out your accounts or whatever. I'm gonna do the build real quick. I'm gonna blow your fucking minds too. 'Cause we're gonna fuck this thing sideways. You're not even gonna be able to recognize this thing when I'm done with it. SMG, LMG, is that what we did before? I think it is. Yes. You won't even be able to recognize this build when I'm done with it. You can keep the turret damage. I don't need you anymore. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you what it's like to really dream.
Don't be shy.
We're gonna dream big. Let me show you how to dream. That's the real trick. You can dream. You gotta know how to dream. Ah, here we go. I think that's the one. Ah, the secret medicine. Let me show you my true form. You've only begun to dream. Now you're getting into the nightmare. Yes. We're getting there. Let me know if you have trouble. I mean, I have the link to it in my description on this stream. It's easy to get to, I think. It should be down right now, but it's the channel. There should be nothing there, just my name, no videos, no content, no anything. Shit. I want that. I want this guy. But I'm gonna talk to you now about how this build works, if you'll indulge me. So, you know how we were not making it work at all, the way I had told you it was supposed to work before, with the,
Hey, I got something new right here for you.
the facing, right? We were having problems. Because, goddamn NPCs, right? They were getting us, and so were the players. They were immune to everything. It was a problem. So we're going to fix that. But we're going to fix it in a rather unique way. This turret, you don't need that. You're going to be doing this. Here's where we are. Because we're going to do something special today. It's a twofer. Doing a twofer today. Oh, buddy. This is where the real shit starts. Let me show you my moves. Stamina. I think I will. I think we're gonna go in on this. What I want to do is I want stamina. Do I need... no. No, I think I want... stamina exotic damage, or do I want stamina health? I think I want stamina exotic damage. Go. It's oh, actually that's on a different build, so let's toss these onto something it's unused. Let's Skill power. Skill. Alright. Now.
Hey, I got something new right here for
So Striker. Solve my exotic damage resilience. Switching it out. Easy thing to do. Why not have a full kit of exotic damage resilience? I was kind of hoping I did. Hope the dream don't kill me now. See, stamina. Don't do this. I need the exotic damage resilience. Win on this. I may just do the health. I mean, if I mix it up, it's fine, but... Yeah, let me know if you manage to actually find it. Just let me know in the chat. If it's real, if it's there. If it's not there, then, fuck. Guess I'm done. But... hope it's there. Exact damage. So grab some health. Stamina health. Stamina health. Cool. Cool. And... alright, we're set. Set, we're ready to go. Stat side of things.
Your attention, please. The dental clinic will be open at 0800 hours starting Monday. Please register with Dr. Ellis for appointments.
Stamina. Alright. Okay. So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to rebalance. We're going to do this. It's either going to be a 7-6 or a 6-7-3. And what we're going to do is we're going to use one of these... one of my big owls is the long range. Probably this guy. And then we're going to use, up close, we're going to use this Tommy gun. And we, at the point of reroll, what I've done is I have switched out for stamina and health, and for stamina and exotic damage resilience. So we're reducing the damage we take when we burn ourselves, and we are also increasing our toughness. So it's a solid play all around. The other thing I have is I have the Seeker Mine Explosion Radius. We're going to utilize that. We're emphasizing the play that I want to work. I want that cover to cover to... I need it. I need it to work. It's going to happen. So let's go ahead and make that happen, shall we? What's the other thing I need to work? Oh yeah, my shock. I'm gonna need my shock to work. And you're like, what do you mean your shock? What are you talking about? What is a shock? Why are you even shocking anything? The fuck is a shock? Oh, I don't know, my dude. I don't know, my dude. See? We'll see how it plays out, my dude. But I should be able to show you in a moment. Alright, so here it goes. Electronics into either firearms or stamina. I'll take whichever one's the better roll right now. All that matters is we're getting out of firearms and or we're getting out of electronics. So there, it was a good, really good stam roll. Okay, that's good. Next one is knee pads. Alright, let's get the fuck out of electronics. And we have firearms. Good. Alright. Now where are we at? 6. A 6.5, 6.5, and 3. Alright. I see you. I think that's it, really, right? Health on kill. Next, we have the gloves rolled that way. I think this might work. Yeah, because we're. So here's the deal. We're running the Ninja Bike and the FireCrest. So we're missing a little over 300 stats. So it makes sense that we're going to be dropped down a bit somewhere. So I think we're actually close to where we want to be. Kinda. Relatively so. We need to up that glove a little bit, I think. Is there anything I can... Another Nomad we got here. We got Shotgun LMG. Nah, we're good. Alright, well this is the build. This is the sneak preview before I jump over to the Twitch. I'm gonna make it happen. If there's anyone still here right now, I appreciate you hanging out. I want to thank Plume, 16.6, all the newcomers. James, thank you for coming over. Skybase, well, Skybass. I keep fucking saying base, but I know it's bass now. Pedro, thank you for finding me. Fucking. I cannot believe. I refuse to believe I have been found by fucking Jarvis. Dude, it's been a minute.
Another agent has joined your team.
It's been a minute. Jarfly will hang out another time. But it's so crazy. Watermelon, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. And for everybody else, Manta. And I don't think there's anybody else I'm missing. I'm scrolling. Oh, Genocide, dude, that was way earlier. Goddamn, 3 hours ago. And Snakes Gaming, yes. Me and Snakes Gaming and Genocide were all hanging out. It was very chill. Oh, boy. But here's, yeah, this is the build where we're at right now. Oh, who's in my... Oh, Joker. Hey, Joker, I'm about to log off for a moment. I will be back, though, shortly.
Alright, man.
I'll see you.
Right.
But, thanks
Alert.
thanks
An
to
agent is
everybody.
now leaving
And
your
everybody who's subscribed and hit the bell. Hit the bell if you want to actually watch the stream, because YouTube's fucking weird now. You actually can't see the builds. I mean, the streams unless... you hit the bell thing and it tells you when I'm streaming. It's like a notification button thing. So if you want to see the streams, you want to hang out, just hit the bell thing. Makes it a lot easier on you. I've hit the bell on all the things that I wanted to see, and now I actually get to see them. It's aggravating though, because then the thing pops up in the bottom right hand of the screen when I'm trying to do stuff, and it's like, well, I only stream like once a day, so I only pop up like, and that's once every other day mostly. It's been once a day lately, but you know what I mean. You won't see me more than once every like other day or longer than that. Don't worry about it, huh? We'll hang out. All right. Let's you know what? Let's get over to Twitch, all right? I'm gonna go over there, and I'm hopefully gonna see somebody. Hopefully. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up with a bunch of fucking Twitch people, and I'm gonna be terrified. Don't leave me with them. Those fucking monsters. I've been P2H. You've been a schmuck. I'm gonna start the stream over there in the next like 15 minutes. I gotta get the key and all that. So I mean, give it a shot. It's like it'll be the next 5, 10, 15 minutes. It depends how long it takes me to figure out the OBS thing, but it should be like as soon as I can. It'll be up there. So I'll try my best. Bear with me. Just leave it open or something. I'll make an attempt. Thank you, Plume. You're real bud. You're not a schmuck today, but everybody else, you gotta lie, cheat, and steal. Somebody has to win, and it should be you. P2H. On my way to Twitch.